Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Avorion with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to our first ever boss being found in our little world. This is the AI. Now, sadly, I can't actually do anything to this boss. Right now, it's invulnerable, and if I go too close, it will simply attack me, but I can't do anything to it. The reason being, I need a very special artifact in order to talk to this fellow. Once it's active, we can then try to fight it, and then it will drop amazing items. But the artifact in question is a random sort of thing, which you can sometimes purchase from a merchant. So, it's going to be a while before I get that. I think there is ways to find this merchant, as he's smuggling Zotan artifacts. But right now I can't do anything. I just thought it would be a cool thing to show at the start of the video. And I don't want to get too close right now, because honestly the thing is sort of terrifying. Can I get a better angle in this mode at all? Where are you? There we are. As you can see, the thing is absolutely freaking huge. There it is, the AI. Oh, I got too close, but you kind of get the idea. And apparently, as you destroy it, it will spawn more and more of itself. All the parts which break off are able to fight you. So, I'm going to continue my exploration, as I wanted to look for some new and interesting things, but that was certainly a good start. And I've also marked it on the map. Now, before we go hunting for Trinium once again, like we left off in the previous episode, I should also show off a few things I managed to get from a random bit of salvage whilst I was exploring earlier. I managed to get this thing, the generator upgrade, which is plus 91% to our generated energy, and plus 51% to our recharge rate. This makes it so right now we are producing a massive excess of power, far more than we would ever need, even when we're using hyperspace jumps. And because of this, I now permanently have the better shield durability increase online, and I also found this, plus 4 to unarmed turrets. Now, this may be a bit out of place on this ship, but even with this ship, I did want at least 2 mining turrets, and this was literally just the easier way to do that. So I will end up most likely putting this on the Sunfish, or simply selling it, but either way, it's a very nice find indeed. I also found this mining system of exceptional quality out of one of the resources we currently don't have available to us, so hopefully that will sell for a small fortune. So, back to mining with my little sunfish, and I'll be right back once we go a little bit closer to the core. The area here is apparently no longer the only tear in space. That very small tear we saw before has now grew massively, and as you can see, it takes up a very, very large area. In fact, I don't even know if I can warp in there if I wanted to. And honestly, I don't think I want to, so instead, we're going to go to this distress signal, the first ever time we are answering a pirate distress signal. Hopefully we can help out some civilians and earn some cash by doing so. Marauder! Haha! Our fake distress call worked! You're as good as dead, maggot! Okay then, Marauder, are you on your own? No, I was going to say if you were, then you would really be dead. I mean, honestly, you're probably dead anyway, you have no shields. Wow, this is not exactly a hardened group of pirates, is it? Down goes the first. Oh, but maybe there's lots of them. Okay, so maybe it is a little bit worse than I originally thought. There are lots of them, but we have over 50,000 health just in our shield. You know what? I think we're going to be fine. We're going to be extremely overpowered, and we're going to eradicate these guys from existence. I'm not even going to use the sunfish, because honestly I don't want it to get hurt, so I'm just going to let it just kind of sit there, doing nothing. I want the shiny thing, thank you. Oi, no attacking the sunfish. Fine, you. Orders. I could have just gone into that menu over there. Attack enemies, thank you. And there's me trying to be a good Samaritan, and no! You all just want to kill me. Everything wants to just kill me. I've been such a good person as well so far during this playthrough. I've been the good guy for once. Do you understand how difficult it is to pretend to be a good person? I mean, to be a good person. Oh no! One block of our shields has been removed. Face the wrath of loads of 10s. Hell yeah, lasers. Oh, I just realised, my sunfish doesn't have weapons anymore. Oh, he's trying to mine them! Oh, bless his heart. He's been trying to mine them this entire time. He's served as an excellent distraction. Yet there he goes, mining the enemy to death. I mean, it helps, technically. How many of you are there? You should have pooled your resources and invested in a shield. Solid advice from Lathrix. Look how much I made it bounce. Ooh, shiny. Yes, thank... Ooh, what's... Ooh, a warp drive upgrade. A really powerful one, apparently. Let's have a look-see at that. What are you? +7 jump range. Yes, please. I would like that, thank you. Well, the pirates weren't completely useless. I just wish you could give your minions an order to scrap as well, but apparently you can't do that. Does mine count? No. Okay, just make sure to escort... Ooh, you are doing something. Where are you going? Oh, you're just collecting the resource from space. Okay, I'll let you do that. I'll just collect everything else and start scrapping things manually. I wonder what would happen if we gave the sunfish an actual scrapping weapon. Would it use that to try and scrap the scrap? Let's find out. So, okay, so now we're back into the sunfish / nurgling, and let's remove one of these. Let's remove you there, since you're just titanium. And let's add one of the... Where are you? Any salvaging weapon, that one will do. Sadly, that will have to go on the bottom as well, but oh well. Actually, no, did I make this out of... No, I didn't. Okay, it has to go on the bottom. Okay, let's get back into our brute. I said back into the brute. Thank you. That was weird. Orders. Orders. Why do you keep doing this? Mine. No, can you just not use it? Permissions. Ooh, that's weird. I think that's more for when you want to build a station. Transfer crew, no build, no orders. Yeah, just... Attack enemies, does that count? Is there no way I can get this to scrap things? Seems like it. Now, I think once we do have our... Just follow me then. I think once we do have our own little hangar bay, we can actually build scrapper fighters. So that would be good. And also mining fighters, which would be really, really awesome. And probably what I'm going to use it for more than actual combat. Since in combat, they can be shot down, and then you have to lose crew members when that happens, which is pretty darn horrible. Yay, things! Not particularly good things, but things nonetheless. I've just installed the extra jump range, and wow, this is absolutely insane. I can now jump all the way to over here, as indicated by this little bubble, and as you can see, I can't jump into this rift in space. So that is very, very interesting indeed. I simply can't get there anymore. So, new area, nothing too interesting. Apparently there's a casino, which I don't think you can actually do anything with. It's just a matter of selling stuff. Yeah, oh, and there's a lot of people, so it's more of a crew hiring area. Okay, very cool. Well, now I have almost no need to use warp gates, so even if I'm not overly friendly with the fellows here, it means I can get around very, very easily for free, which is lovely. Let's just go over there, though, first of all. We may have been fooled once, but we're about to be possibly fooled a second time. I'm about to try and answer yet another distress signal. Also, I just figured out something a little bit annoying. Because this ship can jump so far, our poor little nurgling, our poor little sunfish is being left behind every time I make a major jump. So what I'm going to need to do is simply leave it somewhere where I can come back and then use it as the miner it was meant to be. But for now... let's go and see if we can help out this distress signal. Please don't be a trap, for once. Darn it, Marauders! Why do you keep doing this to me? I mean, to be fair, I'm making it rather easy for you to fool me, but even so, I just want to help out people. And at least last time I got something cool, so maybe I'll get something cool again. Okay, fine, if you want me to kill you, I'm here. Who's next? Oh, why'd you have to twist after I fired? That was really annoying. I do not need help to miss. I'm perfectly capable of that anyway. The overheat on these weapons is so annoying. Maybe I should just manage it better, but it's so annoying anyway, even if I did manage it correctly. Ooh, do I not have both of my shield modules on? No, I don't, so I'm a little bit less health than usual. Normally I have 52,000, I think I'll have something like 30-something at the moment. So I am definitely down on health, but these guys are crumpling pretty darn quickly. As you can see, one-shot kill, a rapid deconstruction was the achievement I just earned for that. I feel like I'm sort of out-leveling the area I'm in. Maybe I need to go for a harder game. Hello? And down you go, and let's see if you will go down as well. Mining lasers online, because why not? And are you the last fellow? It looks like it. Although I kept saying that last time and more appeared, so I don't really know. And down you go. Okay, so the extremely rare item isn't a guarantee. I just got very lucky on the last enemy, apparently. Well, time to scrap all of this, and I'll be right back when something else interesting has happened. This episode is kind of all over the place, isn't it? Really. So there was apparently one left, and down he goes. Is that all this time? Let's actually go into the tactical mode for a second. Yep, it looks like that was it, unless you're alive. No, you're not. Okay, all is good, all is well. Let's get back to scrapping things. That's more like it, +4 armed turrets. With this, we can add a lot of additional weapons to our craft, making it even more brutish than it already is. Something else, I have now looted the shield booster of exceptional quality. This is a massive shield durability increase in addition to having a really neat effect. Upon depletion, recharges 25% of your shield. This may only happen once every 5 minutes. So naturally, we're equipping it. So right now, I think I still have enough spaces for all of my weapons. Yes, I do. And now I have that and the other large shield durability increase. I've just sacrificed one of the smaller ones. So right now, we are really, really brutal at 60,000 shield power. Okay, just got to a new area, and apparently there's a cargo hauler for the pirates. Okay then, let's do a bit of damage to it. I am helping. Now, I've just sold a lot of stuff, and I now have some scrapping lasers, which are actually really good at close quarters combat, in addition to a load of new mining weapons. So now I can mine even trinium with all of my mining weapons. Also, this guy has a lot of health. Maybe I should go for the joints instead, since we're being so accurate right now. I'm scrapping you in combat. How does that make you feel, good sir? Look at all of that money spilling into space. Glorious. Goodbye. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I won't by default pick up this cargo because it's stolen. Now, I can make it so we do collect stolen cargo, but you can only sell it at, I believe it's called the Smuggler's Market, or something very, very similar to that. Either way, though, not really worth the hassle just yet. I mean, honestly, if we really wanted money, the best way of doing that would be to start trading. Is that our mining weapon, or... Okay. Is 5 the salvaging? Yes, it is. Okay. Salvaging turrets, go! Get me some titanium and scrap it nice and easily so I don't have to manually fire. Even though, honestly, manually firing is far easier. That's curious. Now that I'm scrapping it, I am actually picking up the loot. Is that because I'm not destroying the ship and thus killing it? Therefore, I'm just picking it up, so I'm not really stealing, I'm just salvaging. Also getting a load of credits for this. Now, speaking about credits, I just mentioned briefly about trading. We do actually have one of the high-tech trading systems. You can get even better than this, but this means we can see the different trade routes and where we can haul certain items, and that is by far the easiest way to make money in this game, because it basically tells you, go from here to here, pick up X and sell it to Z, and after that you get loads of money, and I just think that's kind of boring. I may end up doing that if times are really bad and I end up becoming poor, but right now we're already out-leveling the areas we are in just by exploring and killing, and I like exploring and killing. Now here's something interesting. There's a gate here to one of the pirate-controlled sectors. I wonder if that would have a pirate boss. Okay, just make sure I don't have anything silly equipped. So yes, I do have all the shield boosters. I don't have the hyperspace right now, but that's exactly what I wanted, and that's going to send us north all the way to there. It's going to cost us a small fortune, but I feel like this will be the easiest way, and then that way we can jump in with my energy and my shields fully charged and ready for combat. To the pirate worlds. Hello, pirate-controlled sector. A little pirate salesman. A pirate frigate. Oh, a group of alien ships have warped in. What perfect timing. We will aid the Zotan in destroying the pirates. I wonder how much health all of these things have, because I've not seen one regular station be destroyed so far. I've also not really seen a frigate get destroyed either, though, so I am a little bit nervous about being here. Not going to do combat until I'm completely certain we can win. Mostly because the Zotan will start attacking us as soon as we fire any weapons in this area right now. Kind of acting as peacekeepers, honestly, which is weird to think. Energy generator over there with no firepower. I bet destroying it will get us quite a lot of stuff. And a cargo transport with no firepower either. Just be careful. They're already hostile to me, so I assume they'll attack me before I can attack them. Screw it! Take that, frigate! Or at least the asteroid guarding the frigate, that's what I meant to say. It's weird to think pirates having all of these installations. It seems a bit odd. Either way, using my mining lasers and my salvaging lasers for a bit of brawling, I really think the higher-end salvaging weapons probably make fantastic brawling weapons. Oh, look, he's hardly even hurting my shield. Now, admittedly, I am overheating now because I can do burst damage but not sustained damage, but even so, I'm just surviving it. I am the ultimate tank craft. Feel the wrath of my shields, sir. Let's go for your laser. I wonder if I can even take it out. It's so difficult to take out weapons in this game. So much so, I haven't actually been able to do it before, so perhaps it is impossible. Oh, did it go? I think it may have. It didn't fall off him, but it may have went. And goodbye to your frigate. Who's next? Another frigate over there, but let's attack one of the stations. The energy generator factory. Hello. I'm a pirate now. Pirates are attacking the sector. So other pirates are now coming in to attack these pirates. Slowly knocking off the health. Hello everyone, mobile equipment merchant. Everything is going on in this place. Pirates are fighting pirates, we have the aliens here fighting as well, and then I'm just here gently attacking one of these things. Wow, I'm doing no damage. Okay, so, things we've learned about the cannons. Their burst damage, fantastic. Sustained damage, far lesser. What did I just get then? No, it was a turret. How do I look for turrets? It's in my inventory. My hyperspace is being jammed. Okay, cool. It means I have to actually fight people till I go. That's kind of awesome. Quad turrets, okay. Back to just doing what I was doing before. I wonder who's jamming it. Do I get a indicator of which enemy is jamming it? It must be one of the ones who warped in, I imagine. Though I wonder if I can just go through on the warp gates. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, hello. You're a big fella. Now that's a proper frigate. That's what I was expecting to fight. Hello there. I'll treat you as a boss. How you doing, sir? Yeah, we need just more straight up firepower on this thing. We can even attack the mobile equipment merchant. I wonder if he'll drop... Wow, he really should drop a lot of equipment, shouldn't he? I'll go after him as soon as this guy's dead. And he's now completely disarmed. Oh no, no, he still has at least one gun left. It must just have a cooldown or an overheat. Just breaking him apart, using mining and scrapping lasers casually. Eventually he will die, then we'll go after the equipment merchant. Hello there, you seem to be a bit damaged already. Really? The equipment merchant just dropped one common quality item? It was an equipment merchant. That should be like the motherlode of items. Great. This is why we need to find a new research bay again, so we can start combining all these grey items, because they are almost worthless to sell. But of course all the upgrades will eventually get us something very, very cool. So, back to attacking something else, I suppose? Perhaps like the clothes factory? Man, that'll take forever. They have so much health. We need better weapons. We can't really destroy... Well, we can, but it'll take forever to try and destroy all these. Oh, hello. Hyperspace blocker. Oh, you, I'm guessing, then, are the fellows trying to block me in. The, like, police of the pirate world? How? You have very pink lasers. I appreciate this. I love that we have long-range weaponry, but because I have a couple of lasers, I can't help but just get really close up against the enemies. I love my shields. Ooh, okay. If you destroy a civil ship, your relations to everyone who witnessed was worsened. But since nothing popped up, I assume only the pirates witnessed it, and I'm already on absolute minimum with them anyway. I really could just steal stuff like all these items, then try and find myself a smuggler's market, or whatever it's actually called. I can't remember for the life of me what it's really called, but it's something somewhat similar to that. Ooh, a resource depot. I think that will be the place I attack. Okay, if we're going to destroy at least one of the stations here, let's destroy the resource depot. I think that seems reasonable. Please die just a little bit faster than the other fellows. Okay, we almost took off a full square there, so this shouldn't take that long. Still going to be too long, but it shouldn't take that long at least. Can I still interact with this guy? Hello there. Can I hire crew? No. Oddly enough, they won't do business with me. I wonder why that is. Now this is a little bit more like it, at a strength of 149.4, and with quite a nasty shield of its own. At least this frigate is putting up a fight, although it is rapidly losing against us. So far, not overly impressed by the pirate sector, but a very nice way to start off our little universe-conquering campaign. Which sounds really cool when you say it out loud. However, this may take a while, so like most of the combat, I bet in this episode I've probably skipped a fair bit of it. Well, its shields are finally down, but now it has a new friend. Okay, let's just carry on with this. So what we've learnt today is that we do not possess the firepower to go along with our shield and hull strength. Mostly because the cannons are just not good DPS. What we really need is some more of these lasers, the proper lasers, or perhaps some of the chain guns from before. Still keeping a couple of cannons because the burst damage is glorious, but even then, maybe skimping a little bit on them. And for those wondering, my firepower is currently 456. So I'm like triple the guy I'm fighting currently. And the fight is still taking this long. My shield is down to a third strength, but of course after the fight it will start to recharge. Very slowly though, sadly. New item for us to use. So what I really need to do is go ahead and find myself a research bay so I can maybe get some epic systems and really good weaponry. That's what I really want right now. Because using mining lasers to fight, not the best really. Not the best. Almost, come on, let's kill him. So close. He's on 3% health, 2.3%, 2%, 1%, and down he goes. 1,300 credits just for the kill. Now it's your turn, and then I go back to attacking the resource station. Resource station. Words. Okay, so I may have got a little bit bored whilst fighting, and I am actively adding more guns to my craft. I also need to get some more specialised crew members again. That would be really, really helpful. So quad plasma gun and laser turret, let's just put them onto the same one as our current laser, since they're mid-range. Now, where's that fellow who's just attacking me? Is he ran? No, he was attacking me the entire time, but he's so weak I didn't even notice. But now we have plasma guns, and we have an additional laser. More DPS is glorious. And now our firepower is 577. Finally, it's been defeated. Okay, back to attacking the station yet again. Can we please destroy something? I do love that burst. I must admit, I do love that burst of all those guns. Well, the lasers are definitely helping. The laser and the plasma are definitely adding a lot more to our damage per second, which is actually significant. Look how fast the health's dropping now. Yeah, we need more weapons like that. Ooh, blue. Did that just give me a laser weapon? Because if it did, that's kind of glorious. No, a double force turret. Still need to use those at some stage. They seem kind of weird. It's almost like using a thruster in space. Ooh. We have a lot of new stuff, actually. Need to check all these out afterwards. Can't really be bothered right now when I could be doing this. Now that was much better, so what we need to do is start aiming at weak points, which can essentially have whole sections fall off. I've just broke off that piece there, I broke off a bit a second ago, and it's now a much faster process. Also, having the plasma gun and the laser is also making things a lot easier, although I am tempted to change the plasma over to one of the chain guns, which seem to have a higher DPS, but of course no bonus damage versus shields. Not that really is an issue right now, honestly. Also, we are currently being jammed, which is very, very annoying indeed. And oh, so that's what it looks like when we're being jammed. Now I can see. We're learning things all day. And yes, there is something attacking me right now, and I have full shield power, which means I have over 60,000 shield, so I'm just going to ignore it while I try and finish off this thing. I said I'm going to ignore you. Go away. And there goes another chunk, taking its health down to almost 50%. Slowly but surely, this station will be destroyed. Not too many weak points anymore. Now I guess it's just a matter of hitting it. Can you please go away? I have killed so many frigates at this stage, and headhunters. Oh, is it the headhunter that blocks us? Maybe it is. Let's find out. No, we're still blocked. So it wasn't this guy. But thank you for all the titanium. Thanks to my salvage gun also firing right now. And thank you for that really crappy item. We need to find a research bay. So much stuff we need to do. Hyperspace blocker. Okay, yep, you're definitely the one blocking me right now. And you are kind of like a stick. Just gonna go for the head of the stick because it's easier to hit. Even if it does mean I can't break off sections of you. Nope, stop. You are such an annoying enemy type to fight. Stop doing that. There we go. Oh, I thought you were dead. Apparently not. You know how annoying this is, right? Stop being irritating. And just perish. Thank you. Ooh, a blue item. Ooh, shiny. What was that? Look at how much stuff we have from this today. We have got so much stuff to sell. We have at least 2 million worth of credits in just junk right now. My plasma has now been replaced with another laser turret, and boy is it fantastic. I really do think that laser turrets are quickly becoming my favourite new item, or at least favourite new weapon. Double titanium salvaging turret. Ooh. Now that is actually really powerful. 39.9 DPS. Really? That's stronger than one of my lasers. Well, clearly we need to replace one of our mining weapons with it to increase my damage per second in brawls. Like I was saying, I really do think that the salvaging turrets, although incredibly short range, are such high DPS, it's insane. At least for what they are. I just found yet another salvaging turret available in my inventory, and because of my people upgrading, I actually have some spare crew members, which means I could instantly add it to my collection of scrapping weapons. Which means yet another upgrade to our damage, now at 665. Oh yeah, look at that salvage. Come on, let's break off this arm, and there it goes, a section just fell into space. Definitely a lot faster to try and attack in a smart way rather than just hitting the core every time. So many lasers. Now down to 20% and dropping rapidly. Now down to 1% health and down it goes. The resource station has been destroyed. And now we can scrap it. Let's turn off everything except, of course, for our scrapping lasers. And there we are. Look how fast we can destroy wreckages now. And most of them we can actually put on automatic, but sadly not all of them. So we are still going to have to do some manual stuff. But as you can see, it's nice, it's easy, and apparently that one's derping up and trying to go to the side. So instead, it's full manual control. That's a lot of titanium about to go into our inventory. We got some reputation, we got a load of credits, and we just have the ability now to say we killed a station. It took a long time, and we really need better weaponry, but we killed a station. Well, that just dropped from the enemy. So one more salvaging weapon is now being added. I feel like this is getting a bit silly now. I feel like this whole episode has been so all over the place, but I've had a lot of fun, and I think that's the important part. And there's so many frigates and stuff now to scrap, and we are actually getting quite a good fraction of the titanium. Normally I don't feel like it's worth even bothering scrapping, but at the moment, I feel like it is, especially when the scrapping weapons are so nasty, you can actually use them as proper weapons. Whoa. That's really cool, actually. All of those explosions in just moments. Not quite station level of health, which makes it all so much easier. And from that little few seconds of scrapping, we got 769 titanium, which is actually a fair amount. And we got one module and one weapon to either sell or eventually use in a research station. And now we're back to firing at something which was once part of the station, and it takes so much longer. There are weak spots, for instance generators and such, but on the station it was mostly just armor blocks, which makes it way more dragged out to do anything. Different pirates are now attacking the sector, so I'm going to go and kill those, scrap them, and then I think my little pirate outing is finally at a close. Hello there, other pirates, how are you doing? Dead, apparently, is how you're doing. Excellent. And I'm now making the pirates here a little bit happier. Even though, of course, I doubt they're going to reward me for killing these pirates like the normal factions do, because I'm currently on hated level. Also, these pirates make me feel very strong because of how weak they are in comparison to a station's defenses. I'll be taking that, thank you. Now where are the rest of the pirates? Over there. It's hard to tell which ones are the ones invading and which ones are the ones which live here, considering both pirates. Where are you? Okay, so they're the ones who are here currently. Those are the ones who are invading. Let's go after... Oh, and the Zotan are here as well. Hello! Just ignore me going right past you because of how powerful my engines are and how weak my thrusters are. Oh, really does miss that full volley. That's kind of sad. Down you go. You next. Any more pirates from the invading group? Oh my god, they actually just rewarded me. Did not expect that. after I destroy one of their stations. Because I help out a little bit from this tiny attack, they will still give you a reward. Maybe I've underestimated these pirates. Maybe they're actually far kinder and more honourable than I originally thought. Hello there, Zotan. That's a pretty weak shield you have. Face the wrath of scrapping lasers. I'm getting a bit tired now, can you tell? And more rep with the pirates who've been attacking for a while. Turn off my non-scrapping weapons there. Who's currently attacking me? I can hear the attacks. Oh, you over there. Hello. Full plasma weaponry. That's kind of annoying. And I'll be taking these items for research later. Thank you very, very much indeed. Ooh, purple. Some new colours for us to use. Still haven't got a black, though. Still really want a black colour, but apparently that's something which is just out of reach, at least for the moment. Whoa, I've just looked at my recording file, and apparently I've been playing this game for like 4 or maybe 5 hours. So hopefully I've broke this down into the next episode, and it's all been edited heavily, so it's still somewhat interesting, even if some of the combat may have to be cut out. So I really hope you have enjoyed. In the next episode, I promise, I'll be a little bit more organised. We'll have a direct goal in mind, something like getting trinium, or going to the scrapping station, or doing some research, but overall, something a bit more concrete than just, let's explore and shoot things. Although that has been really fun, we need to do more next time. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and of course, if you have, then likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Avorion is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Next time, we'll be a little bit less chaotic. Also, viva la shields.